Howdy, folks. So, today's Monday, April the 22nd. Let's do some math. If you're paying attention to my numbers, or if you're confused when I write on a notepad, I'm channeling at the very moment that I hit record because I want to be as authentic as possible and be living proof of these gifts. I'm not sugar-coated. I never want to be sugar-coated. I don't ever want to, hi guys, my name is Aaron and I'm going to read today's forecast and the full moon is going to be shifting and that's just not who I am. And if ever I come off that way, please you guys let me know because I need to change that. I'm trying to show perspective of day to day what we really go through and day to day of what really happens. And prophecy and prediction and things like that, how they occur, is usually how I'm behaving and acting or talking. And a lot of what I'm saying in my videos, it's a precursor to what actually is fulfilled days or weeks later, but it just doesn't happen exactly how I say it. Why? Because the future keeps getting changed and altered. Remember the episode of The Simpsons when Homer uses the toaster to go back in time, and every time he did something, it altered the future? So let's just say that this whole power grid shut down, bullshit, EMP, whatever that was supposed to happen, didn't happen. And we predicted it. If we predicted it, we changed the future. Like I was telling you guys, I don't know what kind of effect it is. It's not Mandela. Mandela is what keeps you in place, or it keeps you in a time loop, or it keeps you jumping back to the same place after you keep ascending out of it. Like when we guys see all these movies where they keep repeating them, like Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles, Spider-Man. Spider-Man's the one where I'm like, oh my god, please leave Spider-Man alone. The new one is Airona, the Spanish film about the crazy mom. She's dead, but she haunts the children. I don't watch those movies at all because they basically are trying to Mandela affect you into a new timeline. Or maybe perhaps they're trying to jump you into a timeline. So maybe the dark forces are trying to do what they perceive as good to move people forward faster. Like I said, everybody's trying to move the world up. And my battery's dying. I'm trying to hurry up and walk to my car. Anyway, I'll cut this video short, I guess. But all I want to say and update everybody on is that I don't know what the effect is, but it is working. What else did I want to say? Oh, like when you guys see, I get mad at this whole the bombings in Sri Lanka because they say the death toll keeps climbing. It makes me think, well, who's still killing people there? That's all I'm saying. Because the first report that I saw from the actual place where it happened only reported 40 deaths. And usually bombs don't kill people. People die from bombings. Even if like it was a terrorist attack, people died with bombs. People don't get killed. Killed is an intention, especially if you know who did it. And how do they know who did it when it was been 48 hours and they didn't catch the guy? A lot of times I would just assume and think that they just find anybody, and this is why I don't do Ancestry.com either. I don't want no one knowing my DNA. I don't want to give consent to my DNA to anybody because you never know. How's it going? And the last thing I wanted to share with everybody in the video, the full moon is kind of interesting. I feel happy and bouncy today. I was a little groggy this morning because I took something to drowse me to go to sleep because I had a performance yesterday and I woke up drowsy. But then after I started moving around, I'm like, woo! But I was feeling the effects of this full moon energy. It was really trying to really, it was so weird. Ugh. It's like when something tries to get in your body and you're trying to fight it off, like, no, get away from me. So the last thing I wanted to say is I find it interesting that, have you guys been watching the way people drive lately? So what I understand of that and comprehend is that those of you who are in the light, which I hope everybody who watches this video is, I know you are because you're watching this video. Here's a great example. So people, they're making up their own driving rules and driving slow or driving like ways that you don't see, like just stupid. And it's not their phone that's distracting them. People are just in la la land, and the blind and the sleepy and the ones who defend the lies and the ones who the ones who believe all the fake news or whatever you want to call it, they're the ones who don't really see us. They don't see the light. Hi, I like your tattoos. So basically, it's like, when you walk past someone, they didn't see you and they bump into you. That's the kind of situation that we're in right now. We're trying to go about our day, but then you start noticing how people say hi. So I remember a few videos back, I was at the beach. And I think it was that video Back from the Underworld, because sometimes I'm sent to the underworld. Thanks, Anubis. But there's a lot of times where I say hi to people and they just walk right past me like I don't exist, like I'm not even here. They don't see me. So this explains why accidents happen and why hit and run of people happen, because they literally don't physically, consciously see people. Because why? They're walking in the light. Some people's light beams so bright. That's why you guys have to be careful and make sure that you take your conscious steps physically and metaphysically. Like really, really, really just keep your eyes peeled. Make sure your voice is heard, you're vocal. Yeah, because they don't see us, period. So the 3 days of darkness are coming up, right? And after these 3 days, well, when the 3 days come up, it'll be the same thing. The dark won't see you. You can't. That's why they say stay in, board yourself, guard yourself. What do they call it? Barricade yourself in your home. Don't look out the window. Don't look out the door, because they won't see you. They really won't know that you're there. Whoever these forces that God is going to unleash on the earth, if it in fact is our God or Yahweh, that's a whole nother topic. I argued with someone yesterday about, he was like, blessed be Yahweh. Yahweh is he said that Yahweh was the God who's upset and going to protect those from these massive attacks. I'm like, your Yahweh let something happen to people yesterday. He didn't allow death to happen. And if he did allow death to happen, he allowed death to happen. I always tell people, like, Yahweh, who was the Old Testament God, who deceived Eve, talked to Noah's head. He made Noah work with the Nephilim. He agreed of a covenant to flood the earth. Or else, like, if there wouldn't be a flood if Noah didn't make a covenant with Yahweh. That's not our Almighty Father. That's not our Heavenly God. That's not Yahuwah and Yeshua. That's not Yeshua, Yahushala. I know my stuff, people. That's why I like to share what I know, because I know sharing is going to help you guys share with other people. it's just really funny. Like, people don't see, they don't see it. It's like, oh my God. Anyways, I gotta go. My battery's gonna die. I'll have an update in a video for you guys next time. Until then, it's Words of Wisdom by Aaron. Yes, I'm wearing mascara. I had a performance yesterday. I'll show you guys a little clip of that. I'll post like a little mini. I don't like to mix my dancing with this channel. Even though my first videos of this channel were of me dancing. And unfortunately, I didn't know YouTube, you can create other channels. So anyways, if you guys are getting recommendations of my past videos and you're seeing me booty shake, that was before I woke up. Before my ascending process. Anyway, take care everybody. See you later. Bye.